24/7, I'm Rachel Smith. The U.S. government is confirming an agreement has been reached to extend the humanitarian truce in Gaza for an additional 2 days. Now that means 10 more Israeli women and children hostages will be released each day in exchange for the release of more Palestinian prisoners. This will also allow for more humanitarian aid to easily flow into Gaza. Meantime, an investigation is underway in Vermont after a gunman targeted 3 Palestinian college students.
The suspected shooter was off the streets in less than 24 hours, and that we were able to announce the arrest of Jason Eaton just after midnight last night.
Fear turning to a sigh of relief in this Vermont community days after the arrest of a suspect in a shocking crime.
The Saturday evening shooting of 3 young Palestinian college students visiting Burlington on their holiday break was one of the most shocking and disturbing events in this city's history.
48-year-old Jason Eaton appeared in court Monday. He pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of attempted murder in the 2nd degree and is being held without bail. Police say Hisham Awartani, Kenan Abdulhamid, and Tassin Al-Famad were walking along a Burlington street Saturday night. 2 of the students were wearing traditional Palestinian scarves called keffiyehs and were speaking a mix of Arabic and English.
The young men were interviewed by detectives. They stated that the person had not made any comments to them and had merely approached them while they were walking down the street, essentially minding their own business.
All 3 of the students are hospitalized, one with a spinal injury. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Vermont and the Department of Justice are investigating whether the shooting may have been a hate crime.
The ATF and the FBI are investigating the tragic shooting of 3 men of Palestinian descent in Vermont. That investigation, including whether this is a hate crime, is ongoing.
Reporting in New York, I'm Gloria Pasmino.
Elon Musk visited Israel Monday, meeting with President Isaac Herzog and touring the kibbutz attacked by Hamas militants. President Herzog scolded Musk over content on his social media platform X. Musk has been under fire for endorsing an anti-Semitic theory and for the messages of hate that are growing on the platform. Family members of Israelis being held hostage by Hamas were also at the meeting. Well, President Biden is launching the White House Council on Supply Chain Resilience, which outlines more than 30 new actions to strengthen critical supply chains. It was designed to keep the pandemic-era consumer goods shortages from ever happening again. The council is made up of senior White House officials and cabinet members. Biden has also announced that he is invoking the Defense Production Act to help alleviate drug shortages. Well, former Minneapolis police officer Derek Shovin is recovering after being stabbed in an Arizona prison. He was stabbed the day after Thanksgiving. The Minnesota Attorney General's office says he is in stable condition. Shovin was found guilty for the 2020 death of George Floyd after kneeling on his neck for 9 minutes. He is currently serving a 23-year prison sentence. And finally today, the White House is encouraging Americans to embrace their inner child this holiday season. It's part of the White House's 2023 holiday decor. First Lady Jill Biden is expected to tell everyone to remember how they saw the world as a child. The White House is decked out in nearly 15,000 feet of ribbon, 350 candles, and more than 34,000 ornaments, all accompanied by 98 Christmas trees. There's also a gingerbread creation made with 30 pounds of chocolate and 50 pounds of royal icing. Sounds fantastic. Well, thanks so much for joining us for AC 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel today, I'm Rachel Smith. Take care.